Joan Young has traveled the country thousands of miles by foot, and on Tuesday, August 3rd, became the first woman in history to complete the North Country National Scenic Trail. She finished just outside Petoskey. The North Country Scenic Trail runs 4,600 miles across 7 states. It is the longest hiking trail in the country. Young, who currently lives in Scottville, began her journey to complete the trail 20 years ago. She has since carefully documented every mile in a spreadsheet.
So I have to say this first. A lot of you know my worldview, and I absolutely want to say how grateful I am to God that I got to finish this. And that's a little more serious statement than you know, because there have been a lot of projects in my life that never got finished for one reason or another. And kind of the running joke is, on my tombstone it will say, Joan Young, she never completed any project.
Except for that. Oh, my mother has that.
Ask Homer how many projects are scattered around the house. If you ask to come to my house and I kind of hesitate, it's because you're unlikely to be able to get in the door. But the last couple of weeks I've kind of been waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, I'm like real careful crossing the street and going down the stairs, because I just knew something was going to happen, that I wouldn't be able to finish this hike. But it's actually happened. So that's number one. Come here, Ohm. So this is the guy that most hiking people don't know exists. This is my husband. 43 years in a couple of weeks.
Praise God.
And he's taken flack about this from any direction you can imagine. He's been criticized for letting me go off to the woods. He's been criticized for not going off to the woods with me. He's been criticized for just about every aspect you can think of this. But he's we have a really good agreement. He's not really crazy about the hiking, and especially the camping in the woods part. And so when I say I'm going off, he says, bye, have a good time, you know, but I seem to come home every time.
So far.
And yeah, so far, Esther says. So he's been real supportive, and he does exist. He's hiked a few miles, and he rollerbladed some. There's a good reason for the Little Miami Rail Trail in Ohio. Paved, so he rollerbladed parts of that with me. So, the Somer, Marie. I know. I keep talking about her, but I didn't actually introduce her yet. We've been friends since we were 12. We met the summer we were 12. Girl Scout camp. And we've pretty much been hiking ever since. We both took quite a little break while we raised families, and she got a hiker out of the deal, who I think is off taking care of little girls. Oh, he's right there. Okay. So I set it up top, but a few of you weren't up there. David went on our first long hike on this trail, 100 miles in the Allegheny National Forest, and he was just out of high school that year. And so here, the last hike for me of this quest, his 2 little girls, Anya and Mia, who's off with her other grandmother now.
She missed her morning juice. She's
yeah.
sorry.
She's 5.5, okay? And she just hiked this hike with us. Daddy carried her part of the way. But, you know, this is the future of trails, guys. Is getting the little folks to come hike with us. And Dave lives in the middle of Philadelphia, and he's raising 2 little walkers, so that's great.